Welcome back, everybody. Now, as you can see, we're still at the Blaze Farm, but I am less some armor. So, I was working on some things, trying to get this to work, and I got hit off into the lava. But this time, I did not survive. Actually, what happened was I died on the way down from from fire, from the blaze, and my items scattered. The only thing I had left was my sword and my pants and boots. So we're still going to have to do that. But there has been a couple of changes. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and take a look around on the camera account. And as you can see, we've done a few things. So these spawners right here, I went in the testing world like I showed you, and I spent about 4 hours trying to, well, 4 hours, yeah, I had to think about it, 4 hours to get this all sorted out. And it just doesn't work. The pathing doesn't work from one to the other. So we went back to the original two we have. And let me show you what I did over here. So as you can see, I've done a lot of work off camera. I did this over the weekend while doing work-related items. Doing this during stuff had to be loaded. So I went ahead and not connected these two, but made the same type of farm. So we'll store 9 by 9 and 6 down. And I cleared out 7 down below that and 10 out on each side. And I didn't connect these two. I just left it where the blazes could fall here. Then I used a modified version of the pushers from a piston type blaze farm to push. Like I push this one down here, and then it falls all the way down there to where the killing chamber is. Now the one over here is a step down all the way down. And then we come down here to the killing chamber. Now, it's kind of inefficient since I just can't AFK down there. I have to AFK up here. But it actually works out rate-wise for myself. So I'm not a big component about efficiency. I'm just looking to be able to do it. And I usually can get about a stack or more of blaze rods in about half hour. So the efficiency is pretty good. Now I could probably bump that if I buttoned down everything around here, especially over here. But I kind of want to save this, like button everything, but I want to save this part right here because I'm going to create Iskall's nether farm right here and connect that over here to this pathway, which that does lead down to that area. Now let's go back over here and let me go ahead and grab my main account and show you the pathway back to our nether portal. Okay, so as I was saying, after I got back over here with my main account, is that I've gone ahead and made a tunnel. So this is just drops down here. Now you still have to worry about ghasts, because I really haven't figured out a way how to stop them. And then you pick up a boat. Now this might look weird with this being at head height, but actually it works out. And the reason I had to do that is because pigmen love to spawn in here and I just couldn't get them to stop. So we'll go like this, and we just head way down here really, really fast. And there's going to be a turn, so we're going to turn like this, and there. Now one thing I have to watch out is I have to give it a sec when I get here, because if I don't, it would actually, especially at the farm, it will kick me out and throw me into the lava below, which is no fun. And that was something I worked on over the weekend, is leading out to the sand biome. So I wanted to make sure I had the connection. Now it's not finished. I just started it. But it's kind of based on this design with slabs in the middle. And we have regular blocks along the sides. Same idea going across there. Now that one's a little bit more susceptible to gas blasts. So I'm still trying to work on that. But if we go ahead and come over here, and that leads up to the other blaze farm that Vec made. Now you guys haven't seen this area for a while, at least in my recent videos. It really hasn't changed much. Speaking of ghasts, they're going to make me have to dodge them on the way up, aren't they? No, he's actually, acting quite cordial today. Let's see, get all the way up here. Hey, we didn't get blown up. That's always a plus. Let's go into our nether portal. Actually, let me take a sec. So, when we finished the Guardian farm, I've made a few tweaks, and let me just go ahead and show you the rates we're looking at. Now, I actually had to turn off particle effects for the Blaze farm, and when we get over to the Guardian farm, you have to have it off. The soul sand that's in the bottom of the Guardian farm really messes everything up. And even then, you can really lose yourself down here in in your frame rates. So yeah, as you can see, oh, give me just one sec. I didn't forget how loud it is down here. Okay, see, they're even dying without me being right here. And we just rack up the XP. And I need to really work on wither skeletons so that Vec and I can start getting beacons. See, I've already gotten, and this is just like 5-10 minutes here. Maybe 15 minutes there, just kind of grinding out the XPs. It doesn't take long. But what I wanted to show you, if I can get back upstairs without getting hit with anything, is a good look at the farm inside. Now I didn't show this in the Guardian farm video, but I wanted to see if you guys can take a look. Just look at the rate, especially when I'm on by myself, or if it's just me and my camera account. It's insane the amount of the rates you can get. So I really have to thank Cubfan for this, because this was an amazing build. So let's go ahead and talk about what this week's project is. And I think this week's project is going to be working on the base. And I haven't done base building in a little while, and I think we need to rectify that. So I think I'm going to spend probably what will be for you guys, probably 2 episodes, so 2 weeks, but it won't be that long for me, in building up the base. Since we only have that one part, and that will be our entrance. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. As we head back down, I'm going to go ahead and eat some stuff. Now, I haven't put the conduit back, which I really need to, because it takes a full breath to get down here. And it takes a little bit longer than that to get it back up. But I really want to open this up, and I know it's really plain in here right now. So I kind of want to change this out, and what I'm thinking is along the edges here is to do nether brick. I really do like that nether brick look, the color. While it would look better in black, but I do not mind the maroon look of it. and I want to combine that with as the walls, and it's either that or use prismarine. And I think prismarine will look good too, with quartz as the other part of it. So let's go ahead and take. Let me get a sampling down here, and let's take a look. Now the samples have been set. Let's take a look. Now the prismarine, in my opinion, it actually feels lighter, because it is. It is actually several hues lighter, and we actually have a different textures from between prismarine, bricks, and dark prismarine. With the 3 variations, I think we'll get a better use out of it. Also with the variations of types of quartz. Now with nether brick, this is a lot darker, but we don't get any variation in nether brick, and we just have the quartz. I think I'm going to save this type of palette for the nether, or probably the nether. This palette, on the other hand, I think we're going to do the base set. Nether as our, nether, quartz as our base, so our floors and whatnot, and the different variations of quartz, and then we'll have prismarine as our walls and other decorations. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Tell me in the comments if you think differently, and if you do, if you like this over this for an underwater base, tell me why. I'd be more than happy to hear you out, and we might even, if I like your reasoning, I'll call you out in an episode, and we'll make a whole dome for you. So let's go ahead and change all of this out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Here we are. And it looks good. I've gone ahead and put in the quartz, filled out the area with light, put in 2 fence gates for entrance and exit until we can get a pathway to the city made. And I really do like the stonework here. The quartz with the prismarine bricks. So let's go out here and take a look from up top. I'm kind of glad that night's coming down so we can take a good look. And it even looks good from the outside. And then you notice I still have some sand beneath, but that's alright. Everything looks great. Except for, zombies. So I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to build a couple of the structures. And I'll bring you back. Oop, got a boost. And that makes it really hard to get back up here. And I'm going to build a couple of the structures. And then we're going to come back and discuss what we're going to be putting in them. Now, that first dome will be just the entrance. So I'm going to kind of spruce it up a little bit. But not too much. It's just the entrance to our huge base. Now after that, I'm going to have to probably clear out a lot of land and make sure that we have enough to make some of the farms that I want to do. And we're going to have to dig down for those. Now some of the farms I want to make is a cow farm, free ranged, some sheep farms. We have the chicken farm, but I would like them to be a little bit more free range than that, but hey. Then we are going to do a few other farms that we can compact down, like a villager training area, and if I can, I'm going to make a mob farm down there below bedrock. And let's go ahead and start with the first structure. we have finished the dome. Now, we started the time lapse, and I know that I didn't finish it, and that's mainly because uh, it my computer crashed, and it kept crashing during the time lapse. So we have the beginning when I was digging this out, and then I kind of just continued and finished this out. I'm running out of time this week, so this might be a short video, and I know that's been kind of the trend here lately, is that I've been having short videos. I'm just trying to work out that balance between life and Minecraft videos. So, what we're going to try to do next is... well, I'm going to try to connect this particular dome, if I can get out of this, to the other dome. So I wanted to get a good path between this one and that one. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to go from here to there on this side, or from that side to that side over the ravine. I haven't really made up my mind. I thought about going from just corner to corner, but I'm still not convinced by that. I'm not convinced that that would be the easiest way, because I think I can find the corner right here. This is the corner of this dome, kind of, and straight across doesn't meet nicely with that. So I'm thinking probably a curve or a path just from here to there. Going across here, then kind of curving in. I'm probably going to have to clean this out and try to path it myself without using any type of plotting mechanisms. So we'll take a look at that. Beyond that, it's pretty much all I've worked on this week, because this is 51 by 51 blocks. So this is a 51 block sphere that's been cut in half. And because of that, it is huge. I am kind of looking at keeping a storage room in here, is one thought, or making this into our main hub. Well, really that's the entrance. Making this the main hub. So you have one area going out towards that one. Then we could have that, like this is just the entrance down. Then you have this moving out towards the cardinal directions of other domes. Or in this case, from over here, maybe not a dome, but maybe a like a underwater zombie farm or something like that. I'm not sure. That is all plans in the future. So let me go ahead and path this out, and then we'll go ahead and get that made and get this drained. So I'll see you around in the flip side. And we're done. We have completed this particular build. I really do apologize for not being able to give you the full time lapse. I am currently looking at getting repairs done to my computer so that it will stop bugging out on me. So hopefully I'll get that done by the time, maybe not next episode, probably the episode after that. We'll get this all fixed up. So we've gone ahead and made the huge dome. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here yet, but I will figure it out. And here is the connecting pathway. It's just slabs, because it was pretty easy to do that with. And we just come through, and we'll come up, and we have the original. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this entrance. I have debated on just kind of opening it up and just leaving it as a waterfall, or maybe building a complete entrance all the way up to the town. I really haven't made up my mind on that yet. Or maybe making like an airlock. Like you have to go through the airlock to get in, which would make a lot more sense. So let's go ahead and put all of our stuff away. And that will be it for the day. So if you really did like what was going on, please hit that like button. If you really enjoy what's going on, please consider hitting that share button. Either way, both help the channel. Really hope you have a wonderful day, and always remember to keep a smile on that face. Bye-bye.